Hello children, today in this session I will explain you about the differences between the aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. So first of all, the respiration is nothing but the intake of oxygen and sending the carbon dioxide outside. Okay, so that is breathing process. Okay, it is also called as inspiration and expiration. Okay, so the respiration is of two types, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Okay, so aerobic respiration itself says that aerobic respiration takes place in the presence of the oxygen. Okay, whereas the anaerobic respiration takes place in the absence of the oxygen. Okay, in the aerobic respiration it requires more amount of oxygen. You know, in the nutrition unit, whatever the food you will eat, that will get digested and will be sent to the cells. There the food is stored. Okay, so whatever the food is stored in the cell is broken down or it will get oxidized to liberate the energy. Okay, so here the aerobic respiration takes place in the mitochondria of the cell, which is called as the powerhouse of the cell, because it is releasing more amount of energy. Okay, so here the organic molecules, whatever is there in the cell stored is there, so that will get completely broken down slowly, and the process will be slowly, it will break down and releases the energy. Okay, whereas in the anaerobic respiration it takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell. Okay, and it is a incomplete. The energy liberated is incomplete, as well as the food broken down is also incomplete. Okay, next, here in this anaerobic respiration the released energy will be very low. Okay, the amount of energy released is very low, whereas here the amount of release of energy is very large. Okay, so here you know, at the in the photosynthesis the carbohydrates are the end products. Okay, so that is glucose. So here in the aerobic respiration the carbohydrate, that is glucose, is converting into the pyruvic acid in the cells. Okay, which is a 3-carbon compound. Okay, this pyruvic acid in the presence of oxygen, it will releases the carbon dioxide, water and energy. So that energy whatever is released is very high and it is useful to do the activities of the organism. Okay, but in the anaerobic respiration the carbohydrate, that is glucose, is also converting into the pyruvic acid or pyruvate, and but in the absence of the oxygen or in the lack of the oxygen, so it releases the lactic acid and energy in the case of bacteria, whereas it releases ethanol and carbon dioxide and very minute amount of energy. Okay, so that in the case of the yeast, lactic acid and energy are the end products in the case of the bacteria, whereas the ethanol and carbon dioxide and energy are released, which are the end products in the case of the yeast. Okay, so you take the aerobic respiration. The aerobic respiration takes place in the case of plants and animals. It takes place in the living organisms. Okay, and they require more amount of the oxygen, whereas anaerobic respiration takes place in the bacteria and the yeast. Okay, this is the difference. These are the differences between the aerobic respiration and the anaerobic respiration. Okay, and how the respiration takes place in the living organisms, that you can study in the higher classes. Okay, thank you.